So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. So straight into the action. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Beckham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Can he get on the end of this? Vinicius Junior wants to run onto this. Hakimi picks it up out wide. Forced to go back. He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Neves. João Neves carries the ball down the right. And that is out of play. And here's Neves. João Neves proves just a little bit too strong. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Oh, good climb! Harmlessly behind. So we're still where we started right now. Adriano. It's a really well-measured ball. He slings it in. McAllister, and the counter is on. McAllister running with the ball. Ball's gone out of play. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Gullit. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. João Neves. Some good work on the right flank here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's having a go! And we have our very first corner. Sao Paulo have the chance to go the other way. Good ball, good take. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Threads one in. He's being urged to shoot. Showing good feet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Adriano. Well timed, excellent interception. McAllister. Tries to pass it through. João Neves is in a really good position out wide. McAllister. McAllister! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal.
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's been shifted off it. And that's definitely not his best. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cafu. Referee's given a throw. João Neves. That's good running with the ball. João Neves. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. That gets us going once more.
Chiang Rai are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Taken back almost at once. And here's Thuram. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. And it's Hakimi. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. Pullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pullet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Thuram. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Adriano. Chouameni. João Neves. And it's McAllister. Now it's Thuram. That's going wide left. Bellingham takes a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Bellingham just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Singa Chiang Rai United have reclaimed it. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. He's beaten the last man. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Hullet. And this is Bale. Played out wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McAllister. Well, that has not gone well. Hullet. And Hullet! Rude Hullet! That is just a piece of art! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the game has liftoff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 17, camisa 4, camisa 19. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 13, camisa 15.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Sao Paulo have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Chouameni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's been played through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cross from and a header! And that could have brought them level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Ambitious ball here. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Nunez.
Chiang Rai really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And it's Nunez. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He has found the way through. Delivered to Paul! So close to drawing level.
That's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Quality ball. He's played it back. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Chiang Rai really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, great leap! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Eto'o chasing after it. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. The final seconds now. Pedri running with intent. Matheus Nunes closing in on goal, and he's lost his man here. Baggio gets it clear. They knocked and knocked, but there is time for no more. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yep, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ronaldinho. Now it's Thuram. Thuram. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's looking wide. Hakimi has it in a wide position. Terrific effort! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Hakimi. Oh, this looks sharp. Van Dijk makes the interception. Thuram charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Cruyff. And the shot! And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Milan have the lead. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, the ball was there to be hit, Peter, but wow, even so, that's never easy. Everything has to be perfect for that to come off.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. João Neves. Pedri. Brilliantly cut out. Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Thuram! Oh, it rattles the bar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bellingham scooting forward, threads one in. Milan have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
That ball looks a good one. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now, can they get him away? Neither of these two want to come off second best.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Pedri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good.
Shot a goal! And that's a good finish. With half-time at hand, perfect timing. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and
pull it! Singa Chiang Rai United are looking to break at pace. That's a little off target.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bellingham. Ronaldinho.
That's good play from him.
And this is Cruyff. And a header! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Please report to the start room.
Caution
immediately.
certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we get things going again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That's a lovely, neat pass. That has been cut short. Thuram. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been won straight back. Thuram. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ronaldinho is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And it's Bellingham. That's good play. That is good progress on the left. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Thuram. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedri. Now he's got space here. Caught offside that time.
Chiang Rai really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 11, Pedri. Coming on the field, number
Singer
20,
Chiang Rai United, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Rodrigo de Paul.
And it's Ronaldinho.
Taking place.
And the shot!
For this match was
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Pull it. Now it's Eto'o. He's found a way through. Cruyff! Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, good read. That's good running with the ball. João Neves. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to pass it through. Hangs in a... Oh, great leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
substitution.
Milan have opted to make another change here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Oh, they can break here. Hakimi. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, important interception. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Calafiori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ronaldinho, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. De Paul tries to... Great chance! Well taken goal. Do not write them off. Back they come. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And that was nowhere near his best. And that's gone loose.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. De Paul running with the ball. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that has not gone well. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Neves. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Eto'o knocks it into space. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Bellingham. Number 6. Joe Neves. Coming on the field. Number 30. Number 23. Musiala.
Knocks it out wide. He's found a way past. He is through here. Gets his head on it! And that's it. They will have to shake on that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And that gets things running. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Dimitar Berbatov. There was never any question of leaving a man of his talents on the bench.
Yeah, you can't question this guy's abilities or his track record. Yet it's funny how he remains a divisive figure.
Well, that was that languid style, wasn't it, which does have its detractors. Oh, they could be caught out here. Hakimi. Great vision. Vinicius Junior! And he can thump it away. Oh, that's superb. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get rid. João Neves. And he's being shifted off it. João Neves running. He's having a pop! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
João Neves stood his ground strongly. That's tidy. It's a good run down the right. Now the ball in. And that should get the job done. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Singa Chiang Rai United are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That has ended up in no man's land. Neymar, he's found a way through. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vinicius Junior. Now he's got space here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Marquinhos can clear it away. That has been cut short. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, super find. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Thuram. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tries to pass it through. Thuram. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Foot in. Now it's Bojan. Approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, that's clever. Well read. And the danger is averted. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. He's having a hit! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Plays it out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. Wan-Bissaka getting this one clear. Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Bojan. Vinicius Junior. And he's picked out the run. Now he's running away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Thuram. Now it's Berbatov. Milan are looking to break at pace. They've got a corner here. Milan with the corner, they're first.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20. Bojan Kürkic. Viene sostituito con il...
Terrific effort! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Singa Chiang Rai United are looking to go forward now. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tries one from range! Fantastic from João Neves! He's got himself an absolute peach! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Singa Chiang Rai United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talk.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Chiang Rai really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Singa Chiang Rai United are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And here is the first touch of the second half. Singa Chiang Rai United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. McAllister, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Rijkaard. Floated through. Van Nistelrooy is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar. Romero gets it clear. It's a pretty loose pass. João Neves. Thuram. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's being urged to shoot. And it's been hooked away.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Played through for him. Oh, great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Deftly away.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's well spotted. Singa Chiang Rai United just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. He'll try from distance! And that's another fine save. Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. McAllister. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. And the through ball. Now it's Rijkaard.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
João Neves. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Thuram unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's picked his way through. Strong running down that left flank. Beckham receives it in a good position here.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6.
So we have movement on both benches.
Lascia il campo per il numero 19. Via. Cambio di giocatori.
He's got away. Neymar has it in a wide position. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Milan have their third corner. That's a decent clearance. Singa Chiang Rai United have the chance to go the other way. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Passing is crisp and sharp. And they're quick to get it back. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That's put paid to the danger. Matheus Nunes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hakimi picks it up out wide. Impressive jump! And he has kept it out somehow.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Pedri. Pedri venturing down the left.
Chiang Rai surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And they win it back again. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's a shade optimistic.
Chiang Rai nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Pedri. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Hakimi, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's shifting through the gears here.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Musiala. Tchouaméni. Can he get on the end? Tries a shot! And no mistake. They have stolen level at the last. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable.
There's the shot! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And that will be the final act. Singa Chiang Rai United proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Son Heung-min claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little...